So very good evening to all my dear friends. Today we have yet another successful candidate, and we have Alekhya in front of us, and she has made into the NABARD select list of 2022. And Alekhya hails from Anantpur, Andhra Pradesh. So my heartiest congratulations to you, Alekhya, for making into the NABARD 2022 select list.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much.
Okay, Alekhya. So we will know many things from Alekhya because she has given UPSC a number of times. She has written mains also, and she has in-depth knowledge. And she will tell about how we should also delve into other regulatory bodies examination, also apart from our UPSC preparation, so that we can stabilize our life with a peace of mind. We can attempt and reattempt UPSC later on in our life. So, Alekhya, if you can let us know, was it your first attempt in NABARD? How many attempts you have given earlier for NABARD?
This is my second attempt, sir. Last time I have given main, so not into much preparation, just qualified prelims, and this is my serious attempt into the NABARD.
Okay. So, what is your educational background, Alekhya?
So I have did BTech in Electronics and Communication Engineering, sir. So after that, I have started my UPSC preparation. So I have given mains for 4 times. So I have given my state services, interviews also. So I've given parallelly so many exams also, like SSC and all. Now I got into NABARD.
Okay. So, Alekhya, there is one problem with the aspirants preparing for UPSC because we know that the selection ratio in UPSC is quite less. Like only few students get selected over there, and rest of the other students have to cater to the other examination as well. So instead of wasting their 5 years, 6 years, or they should have some plan B for this regulatory bodies examination like NABARD, RBA, etc., so that they can use their knowledge of UPSC in these exams, right? Because some of the parts of both the exams are similar. So how they can reap the benefit and they can have some, yes, I can give this examination also. There should not be like ego like attitude that I am not meant for any other examination. This should not be there. So if you can just give some brightness in this, that what UPSC candidates that can do if they're giving examination from 4 or 5 years and not clicking due to some whisker of marks. So what message will you give from your practical experiences?
Yes, sir. Definitely, we cannot continuously stick on to the UPSC only. So we definitely need to have a plan B also. So I would like to add so after 3 years into UPSC preparation, after 3 attempts, even how far you go, even after the interview stage also, it is better, it is good to take a break and give some exams like this, good exams like RBA, NABARD and all those, crack it, and then you can go back to UPSC, because only keeping UPSC will, in fact, sometimes it will waste time of the candidate. For some it may work, but many of the people like me, it may not work. So exams like this will add your confidence, and also whether the preparation will be same, you will be gaining so much of knowledge from UPSC. It will make these exams much more easier. So that is what I do.
Okay, so how do you reap the benefit from your UPSC preparation into both the phases of examination? If we talk about both the phases one by one, phase one, phase two, how did your UPSC preparation support this 2 phases of the examination, and how were you comfortable with the examination process?
Yes, sir. ESI part, it covers majority parts will be covered in UPSC, the economic part, social issues part, many topics like poverty, education, health, all these things will be learning in UPSC. So based on that, I used to make notes. For the mains perspective only, I used to make notes, majorly for descriptive. Even for the phase one also, so major areas like so Indian economy, some static questions related to Indian economy will be asked in the phase one. Some questions that we can directly get from UPSC, and even current issues also will be definitely in that. So many UPSC migrants or other migrants related to NABARD also, so we can easily absorb the thing. So that will make the process easier. So phase one and two.
Right. And one of the problem that comes into for any students not to get is static agriculture, right? They do ask both in the prelims and the mains. So how do you just gather knowledge for static agriculture? How do you cope up with it?
Yes, sir. It's completely new to me. So I didn't have any kind of agriculture background. So I have read your master notes completely. I've revised so many times. That was usually very much helpful. It made my preparation so simple. And apart from it, to gain more knowledge, I have read Nemra Sunda's book also, a competitive book on agriculture by Nemra Sunda. So to clarify topics. So I gained even more knowledge. So for agriculture, I did.
Right. Right. Coming on to the main section, Alekhya, since you had some writing experience because you have qualified UPSC mains number of times, right? So, how do you practice the genre of descriptive the NABARD asks? Do you practice in keyboard or what was your practice like? How do you practice the things for NABARD?
Yes, the first what I did was I have taken the print of the questions that were asked previous years. I have stick on my board so that my preparation goes completely with respect to the exam. So what the examiner is asking, so that I should not get deviated. So based on the questions there, I used to pick up the question like from the syllabus or based on previous papers. I used to see and used to pick up the question. I used to make notes of it. I have divided the syllabus into different parts like agriculture, soil, animal husbandry, and all those. So I used to keep a sheet and I used to pick all the points related to agriculture, the latest issues, static issues, and I used to write in it. And after that, I have practiced it. And the one thing that is important, sir, revision is very important for a descriptive. So we have to revise multiple times and we have to internalize the thing. It's not just simple reading. So we have to have 5 to 6 points on our fingertips while we are writing the main answers. That is what is important, I feel. So we should readily have points in our mind. So making a note, revising it multiple times. That is what I did for me.
Right, right, right. And coming on to when you went on to the examination room for real examination, so how was your experience while typing the answers over there in the examination hall?
Yes, the interface was not so user friendly. So we need to practice. I have practiced in keyboard also, sir. I used to practice. I used to take Grammarly. So I used to practice type on that and check if in case any grammar mistake. Particularly that is important for English. So I used to practice on a keyboard. But in spite of a lot of practice, their exam interface is still more difficult. So that's how I managed somehow.
Okay. One more question, Alekhya, which haunts many aspirants, those who have some UPSC background, and those who have passed out, say 2015, 16, or 17, like that, right? That NABARD panel will not select them because they have passed out way early, that is 15, 16, and it's quite long. They will only select the fresher candidate like that. They have fear and they plenty number of students ask me this question, and you people, you and more such people are there who have set example this time. So how was your experience with the panel? Did they grilled you for this? What you have been doing? You have vested your years, or you have UPSC background while you are coming to NABARD. What was your interview experience in relation to these questions?
Nothing. The interview went smooth on these lines. They didn't grill me much. So I have explained what I have did all these years. I have genuinely explained. I have honestly explained them. So I guess they understood it. So they have seen the. I was not like I was into the preparation. They have understood that. I guess.
See, this is a very good message given by Lakshya. You have to justify your position honestly, that what you have done for these years. If you justify it very honestly that you have given this examination, you have succeeded in this stage, they will think that you have not wasted your time. You have put on your efforts, right? And
Yes.
everybody do not get selected. This is also reality. But if a qualified means you have reached the interview stage, that shows that you are sincere in all these your attempts, on all these your preparation years, right? So
Yes.
all those aspirants, those who have some graduation or they have some UPSC experience and they didn't have made it, my clear cut message is to them: do not get feared by this. Explain your position like Alakhya to them, and they will definitely help you out in selling through the entire process of the examination. And NABARD being Alakhya being a female candidate set an example. So it's my all to all the female candidates, you can do this. If you have some wasted some years or you have practiced some years or given some efforts, come into this, you can apply for this examination and get stable. After getting stable, you can reapply for the UPSC, right? So my last question to you would be, Alekya, that what are the 2-3 things would you suggest to the student that they should not do in this preparation, because competition is quite tough, right?
Yes, sir, definitely, sir. Preparing good notes, sir. So first understanding what the examiner is giving, what he's asking. So I'm preparing a simple notes, a structure notes is very important. So actually, based on your topper's video only, I got to know some tips and I have prepared. I'll show you one, sir.
Yeah,
Based on this, I have made a state-wise chat like this. All the current affairs I have noted down. So all this, so in spite of reading a lot number of current affairs, still we may forget in the exam. So these types of tactics will help to remember more, to master what we remember. So making a simple and structured notes is very important. And also, so what the thing I used to follow, so I used to stick the what are the questions, previous year's questions on my study table. So I always align my preparation to what the examiner is giving. And the thing is multiple revisions. So that is very important. So that will internalize it or to remember more. So that is what important. For the English, for the English also, so one thing I followed in this NABARD, after writing all the exams, I have checked once if there is any grammar mistakes and all. So it is important to check what we have written. We need to keep time, 5 minutes or something. After that, that is how I missed RBA mains last time. I have missed by 0.5 marks in RBA mains last time. So I didn't check at the time. So later I guessed that was a mistake. So that I have this one. That's it.
Oh.
And a big thank you from the bottom of my heart. Actually, this is my, you believe it or not, this is my 39th exam, sir, from all these 6 years, and this is my first success. It's just because of your strategy, your support and guidance, sir. It means a lot to me.
Thank you for such a gesture, Alekya. And it means a lot. I hope that you can qualify the UPSC and state PSC as well in the future, because you have in-depth knowledge I can know, and I can understand with your words also by talking to you. So my best wishes to you, Alekya, for all your future endeavors in life.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Okay, Alekya.